Hey, what's up? This is Max from CGMax 7 and I'm here to make a tutorial on digital inking in Adobe Photoshop. Now this is a request from a friend and I'm going to teach you how to do digital inking on your sketch. We're also going to cover up some more topics, so let's get started. The first thing is you need to download inking brushes. Now I already download from brushes.com. I hope I'm pronouncing pretty well. They got ton of free brushes and patterns and a lot of cool things. I'll give you the link in description below. But once you download the brush, you will get a zip file, which I already have it on my desktop right now, and I already extracted, and as you can see, this is the brush I'm using right now. So I'm going to just right click, copy, and go to my Photoshop, and then go to the brush and just right click and go to your preset manager and just go to load, and there you have it. I already pasted it over here, but what you need to do is just right click and paste over here. Once you paste, and then you can load the brush. Now since I already loaded my brush, as you can see over here, these are the brushes and which we're going to do the work. Now let's set up everything. I'm going to hit the V key for the move tool, and I got my move tool, and I'm going to go to adjustment layer, solid color, and select something like a mid gray. It's optional, whatever you like. So I'm going to keep it down and just select my sketch layer, and from the number pad I'm going to hit something like 3 for the opacity, and just select both and click on this folder to keep things organized. I'm going to type it down over here, something called trace. And just by accidentally I don't do anything on my sketch layer, so I'm going to lock this layer. And once I got this lock, I'm going to go my brush and create a new layer and just check which brush I want to for the inking, something like maybe 7 or 8, so it's up to you. I'm going to keep it that way, maybe just increase a little bit brush size. There you go. Once I got this, then I will go to my action. Now this is important to keep in an action, so what you need to do is go to Windows and just click on this actions, and you will get some actions over here. Now by default from Photoshop you will get some actions. If you like it you can keep it, but I just don't like it, so I just personally remove everything. I got this my flat image action, which I'm going to show you maybe some another tutorial, but for right now let's click on this folder, and I'm going to type it something called inking brush, and I'm going to hit OK, and I will go to this something called layer icon, which is like a create new action, and this is important, so I'm going to type it round ink brush, and I'm going to keep it set in my inking brush. For the function key, I'm going to select something like F3. You can also assign a shift or control, it's optional. For the color coding, it's whatever you like, it's up to you. Now I'm going to hit record, but then I'm going to hit the stop button, and then I will go to my pen tool, hitting P, and just draw a simple line over here, and then I will just hit the record button and just right click on this layer and go to stroke path, and I'm going to turn off simulate pressure, which I'm going to explain it in a minute. And you want to make sure it's on the set by brush, which is important. Hit OK. Once you got this, you will get a line, but then after that you just go to path, just delete that path. Once you delete the path, you get this line, which is cool. Then I'm going to hit the stop, and there you have it. Let's go to the layer and select all, hit Control A and delete. I'm going to hit Control H to hide my selection. Now For the taper brush, what you need to do is go to your action, just type taper underscore ink underscore brush, and make sure it's in the set of inking brush. The function key, you can apply anything. I'm going to apply something F4, and the color coding would be anything. Hit the record and then stop. What you need to do is just draw a simple line and then hit the recording button again. Just right click on your sketch and just go to stroke path and just make sure it's on the brush and turn on simulate pressure. Now simulate pressure works as you have a pen tablet with something pressure sensitivity that gives you the nice taper look in your ink, and that's where we want it. So I'm going to hit OK, and you will notice I get this nice taper ink brush over here. Now to get rid of this path, what I need to do is to the path, just delete my work path, and there you have it. And I'm going to hit stop and hit delete. Now this happens because I select it and that selection has been hidden over here. Now we got two brushes from F4 and F3, and I'm just going to collapse all and just going to zoom in. Now the best part is that you can change any kind of your brush. So let's say I'm selecting let's say this at 8 brush, and go to my pen tool, hitting P, just draw a simple line over here, something like that, and I'm going to hit F4, and you will notice I get this inking. Now I can change my brush over here, something like maybe 7, or maybe this one. It depends on what kind of a brush you're looking for it, but I'm going to hit my P key and just draw again the line. There you go. Hit the F4 and there you have it. Beautiful. And that's where we want it. And you can increase your brush size as well. I'm going to increase a little bit brush my size and hit the P key and just draw simply. Hit F4 again, F4 and F4. You can also use the rounded brush over here, something like F3, but depends what kind of a brush you're looking for it and what kind of a inking you want it. So I'm going to keep it short. That's the beauty of it. And there you have it. Now obviously I can go further, but for right now I'm going to hit stop. So there you have it for this tutorial. With this tutorial you can create some nice effects, like which I already done it with this sketch, which I just going to show you with the inking. And if you add the colors, it's going to look like this, and if you go further, it's going to look like this. It's up to you. This sketch is still in the progress, which I'm going to post in the DeviantArt and maybe in my website as well, which is still under making. Anyhow, so that's it for this tutorial. However, if you have any question, please leave in the comment section below, and thanks and happy inking.